What's going on, everybody? It's your boy James, and today we're going to be going over a very important document before you guys hire a buyer agent to help represent you guys in your real estate transaction. Watch this video, and the reason why you want to watch this video is because you want to learn about your buyer agent and how much they're charging you guys for their fees, right? Because right now, guys, with the new California laws and with the new lawsuit that's happening with the National Association of Realtor, real estate agents and brokers, and buyers and seller has to sign and disclose their broker compensation agreement upfront before anything happens. And it's very important that you understand how much is it that your buyer agent is charging you in their real estate transaction fees. So you want to watch this video because we're going to go over the document and we're going to go over what you guys have to be aware of. And again, guys, when you work with us, you guys are not going to be paying our fees. We're going to be negotiating that fee with the seller, with the builder, and so then you guys don't have to worry about our commission structure and fee. And here's how we're going to do it. So in our contract, in the broker agency representation agreement, we wrote on there that, and we'll go over all these documents for you guys, but here's what we wrote on the document stating that in the event that the buyer broker is unable to negotiate the full buyer broker compensation as agreed upon, 5% of purchase price, the buyer, which is you guys, are not liable for any portion of the buyer broker compensation not covered by the seller or agreed upon source. The buyer broker agreed to make reasonable effort to the full compensation from the seller or other sources. So guys, the most important thing in all this document is this verbiage right here. The buyer shall not be liable for any portion of the buyer broker compensation not covered by the seller. Okay. Also, number two, what we're going to go over in this document is that you guys can cancel this contract at any time. Okay. So over here on this document, we're stating, right, guys, on page right here, and we'll go over all documents step by step, but ideally what we want to do is we want to give you guys the most important information up front first, and then you guys don't have to spend a whole bunch of time watching this video. But if you're interested in learning about the detail of the contract, then do watch this video. And also, if you want the full document, just jump on our calendar, go to buywithpham.com. We'll do a consultation and talk to you, and we'll send you guys this contract. You guys don't have to sign it right away, just so then you guys can review it, okay? But on this document, it says right here that you guys can cancel, right here, cancellation of buyer representation. Either buyer or broker may cancel this agreement by giving a written notice at any time or other within the specific time period, right, on paragraph 2. And here's paragraph 2 right here. And we'll go over paragraph 2 right here, which is the specific time frame, okay? And then the right to cancel it. But let's go ahead and let's go over this document. We're going to be talking about the agency representation agreement, our responsibility, our broker compensation agreement, and why you guys should watch this, okay? So guys, as real estate agents, we have obligations to act within your best interests. That's our fiduciary duty, right? And this disclosure talks about what our role are, okay? The seller agents, they're representing their seller, what their job is, and us as the buyer agents, what our job is to help represent you as the buyer. And one of the things is that our job here is to exercise diligence and making sure to care for you as the client, be honest, like loyal and caring. And we want to make sure to protect you guys and protect your privacy and protect your interests. Okay, so that's the document where we're explaining to you guys that, hey, this is our job, right? This is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to uphold certain obligations of our real estate agent's duty, okay? Now, some real estate agents don't do that, but most people, if you hire and you find the right people, they will act within your best interest. All right, guys, so let's move on to the buyer representations and broker compensation agreement. Guys, this video is going to be very important because you want to be able to understand this document so then you'll know who to look for when it comes to hiring your agent. So this document, because of the new law, all it talks about right now with the new law is for buyer agents and seller to be transparent with their client. Also, not only being transparent, the whole argument right now and before was that real estate agent commission really negotiable. It's negotiable for the seller and the seller agent, but what about the buyer and the buyer agent? Is that negotiable? And this document right here clearly states that as the buyer agent, we're negotiating our commission and our services to you as the buyer, and how we structure the deal with you as the client varies depending on your buyer agent. So this is what we're offering you guys, right? We're offering you an ability to understand our representation, how we like to deal with our services, okay? So on this contract, it states the buyer name and then also the company. So we're with EXP company, and this buyer representation agreement is subject to change, okay? But if you guys are interested in getting the up-to-date file, reach out to us, jump on our calendar, go to buywithpham.com, and we'll go over the agency representations and this document, and we'll send it over to you guys so then you guys can review it, okay? Normally, guys, the buyer representation agency can't last for more than 3 months, okay? Anything past 3 months, it's void, okay? It's not enforceable. And over here, you guys have different type of representation. You guys can have non-exclusive, or you guys can be exclusive. If this box right here is not checked, that means it's non-exclusive, meaning that the buyer and the buyer agent, you guys are not exclusively, you guys can have multiple representation, okay? You guys can hire multiple agents to help you guys represent you. So definitely keep that in mind, okay? They go into more detailed about what type of property, what type of location. For us, we just like to represent client in certain city and county. Ideally, we represent client in certain states. As you continue to push along, ask about how and how much your buyer agent is being compensated. And this is all about being transparent. Right now, we put 5% in there because a lot of times we work with seller, like builder, we work with for sale by owner, like directly to seller, and we work with seller agents, and the commission can't be increased, right, when it comes to negotiating our broker commission. So what we like to do is we like to, and sometimes the seller and the seller agent and also the brokerage or the builder pay us more. Sometimes they pay us 10%, but we can't keep all that 10%. So what we like to do is we like to ask for a 5% acquisition price, 5% fee. And of course, you guys as the buyer are not liable for that fee, and that fee is negotiable, guys, all right? We can't ask for more, but we can ask for less, okay? So just keep that in mind. So as you continue to move on to the next session right here, continue right to payment for broker involved property. So guys, in the event that we are involved in the transaction and you guys say cancel the agreement because you guys want to work directly with the seller, you guys want to work directly with the seller agents, there's a grace period, okay? And normally that grace period is 90 days. Okay, so that's what we're saying, that hey, there's no funny business. You guys are not cutting off your buyer agent, and there's a 90-day grace period in the event that we do find a property for you guys, okay? Or that you guys can't go behind the agent back. This has to deal with a certain core value that we believe in. One of the things that we believe in is trust. Trust is both ways. We believe in adding value, helping guys build wealth. We believe in honesty, right? As we keep on moving forward, guys, you see here, which is the other terms and text overflow addendum. So we went over that in the very first section, okay? And then where you guys are not liable for our real estate commission fee, which is the buyer side. And then over here, you guys can move forward to the compensation to the broker, right? Pretty much talk about more broker involvement, what our responsibility, how we're gonna get compensated, how we're getting paid, stuff like that. We're getting paid through escrow, sellers paying us. We already talked about that. Talks about the right for you as the client to cancel this agreement at any written notice. You guys are not obligated to work with us if you guys don't feel like it. And then right here talks about like the agency relationship, and we discussed about our relationship with you guys and talked about a possibility of multiple representation. There might be a scenario where we're representing the seller and the buyer. So that's what it's saying, that what type of role that we have when it comes to that type of stuff, okay? And it talks into more detail about your responsibility as buyers, right? And buyer agents. We're just agreeing that we're dealing in good faith, and so we're agreeing that we're gonna act in care and we're gonna be professional and making sure to keep you guys' desire and interest first, right? Versus our desire and interest. Because our job right here is to help you guys, okay? Help you guys make that huge investment, the biggest investment, and also protect you guys, okay? And educate you guys, okay? As we move forward to the buyer broker agreement contract and agreement, it's very important that you guys understand that in the event of something were to happen, we're going to go through a mediation, right? There's no attorney that's involved or anything like that. If you do hire an attorney, you guys pay for that attorney within your own expense, but we're not going to go to court. We're just going to go hire a mediations and we're going to iron it out in the event of something were to happen. Okay, I don't foresee that happening with our business. We're here to help educate you guys, all right? And again, after you guys keep moving forward to the agency relationship, this document is just confirming that we're getting paid 5% of the acquisition price, and that's the fee that we're trying to negotiate. Now, we're probably not going to get the full 5%. Sometimes we do. Most of the time we don't. We're negotiating that, and you're not paying for that. And our job here is to make sure that you guys are not liable for our broker commission. Okay, and we're just agreeing that, and we're acknowledging that's the fee. As we continue to move forward, guys, this document is the buyer investigation advisory. So when you guys purchase a property, we're just making you guys that recommendation of, hey, make sure to hire an inspector, make sure to hire a professional pest inspector, make sure to get a surveyor, make sure to do your due diligence when it comes to buying this property. Like, for example, the area, the neighborhood, making sure the property fit all your criteria when it comes to buying, right? So that's very important. We're just advising you guys like, hey, you guys are responsible. Make sure you guys do your own research about the property. We're just here to help facilitate, educate, and make sure that you guys are well educated and you know what you guys are getting into. That's the most important thing. And right here, broker compensation advisory. This document right here, guys, is just really to educate you guys about the fees that's associated when it comes down to hiring your agent. You guys have the ability to negotiate that fee. Everything is negotiable, okay? So do keep that in mind. And who pays, right? The seller pays. So right here, it talks about buyer negotiate for the seller compensation for the buyer broker. Buyer agent negotiate an agreement directly with the seller. So we're just negotiating that directly with the seller, okay? And then from here, we're just agreeing that we're gonna negotiate that commission. And the key in all this transaction, this document here, guys, is that we wanna be transparent, right? We want to let you guys know upfront of all of our fees, how much we get paid, how much, and it's also to protect you guys as buyers, right? And we want to show you guys there's ways on how you guys can back out on this also as well. It doesn't cost you guys anything really, and this document proves it, okay guys? It doesn't cost anything to work with us. Consumer Privacy Act, guys, this document right here is a document that is going to help educate you on that, hey, we're here to protect your privacy information, okay, which is your personal information. And those are important documents that if you guys say that, hey, I would like certain documents and certain information to be protected, then, you know, it's in our right to make sure that we protect your privacy. So you guys have privacy also as well. Just communicate with your agent so then they can protect your information. So again, this is a document right here, which is the overview text of our agency representations and broker compensation. In the event that the buyer broker, which is us, is unable to negotiate the full buyer broker compensation as agreed upon, which is 5% of the purchase price, the buyer, which is you guys, are not liable for any portion of the buyer broker compensation not covered by the seller or any agreed upon sources. The buyer broker agreed to make reasonable effort to secure the full compensation from the seller or other sources. So we're gonna make a reasonable effort. We're gonna ask. If they say no, that's fine, whoop-de-doo, no big deal. But on this contract, we state right here that you guys are not liable for our broker commission. All right. So guys, when it comes to hiring and making sure you guys have the right real estate agent to help represent you for your large transaction, they're going to send you guys this document, review it, right? Understand your option, understand other term and verbiages that can protect you as buyer. Because right now, the last thing you want is for a buyer agent to put verbiages in there that you don't understand, which is forcing you to pay for their broker co-op, forcing you to pay for their agent's broker commission. And you don't want that. If you don't want that, then find an agent that can help you accelerate, your goal and help you achieve your real estate financial freedom. Right? But there's a couple things that we believe in. We believe in helping people achieve financial freedom through real estate. And this is one way for us to help you guys grow your wealth and to help add value and help share ideas and collaborate and all that stuff. All right, guys. Anyways, this is James with James and Mariz on real estate. If you guys are interested in learning how we can help you save a whole bunch of money when it comes to buying, selling, or investing, go to buywithpham.com. We'd love to help you guys out. Jump on our calendar. Again, it doesn't cost you guys anything to work with us. We ask the seller to pay. We ask the builder to pay. We ask the seller agent to pay for our broker representation compensation. All right, guys, this is James. We're going to be signing out. Peace and love, guys. Peace and love. Hey guys, are you ready to take the first step toward home ownership? Book your free appointment now and jump on our Google/Zoom meeting calendar at buywithpham.com and start your home buying journey and learn how we can help you save anywhere between $25,000 to $100,000 or more when buying. We'll go over all the programs that are available for you for first-time home buyer, teachers, doctors, police officers, and all the programs out there that can help you save thousands and thousands of dollars when it comes to buying. So we're now serving the Bay Area, all of Northern California. Also, we have partner agents in all of Central Valley, Southern California, including Irvine's Orange County, along with Portland, Oregon. If you're looking to save a ton of money when it comes to buying, jump on our calendar, go to buywithpham.com, and we'll go over all the programs out there that can help you save quite a bit. All right, guys, look forward to helping you. Peace and love. Are you a real estate agent that is tired of wasting your time hosting open houses, doing door knocking, and cold calling for leads? We created free training on how you can add an extra $343,000 in profit a year consistently by selling new construction homes using system, automations, and internet marketing in a brand new market, all without spending more than 4 hours a day in your real estate business. Even if you're a brand new agent with little marketing budget or nobody knows who you are, all you need to do is register the link below and we'll send you the new construction class training along with the text system and email system that we currently have. Here's what you'll learn in the new construction class training. How to find your niche and position yourself as an expert in your local market so then you can be popular and dominate your competition. You'll also learn how to get an endless stream of online lead chasing you down daily. You'll also learn how to automate your business and get the best sales agent in your market to prospect leads and generate sales for you 24/7 without ever complaining, leaving you, or taking a break. We're looking for a couple of agents that we can help grow their real estate business by helping them bring their real estate business using the internet. All you need to do is click on this link and register down below and we'll send you the new construction class training. Peace and love.